Sometimes the best response is no response. There's power in not reacting. And if you want to increase your focus, pay attention to what you're paying attention to and ignore the noise. Good morning to you. Good day to you. Good evening to you. Whatever time of day it is that you are watching this, I wish you the absolute best. My name is Freed. Welcome to The Art of Being Freed. This is a show that focuses on growth mindset for creatives. Today, we're going to talk about 3 different ways that you can increase your focus so you can get more done and be more efficient and just achieve greater outcomes. In the process, you're going to become a more intentional, focused person. So I did this video recently where I repurposed the video of Chris Rock and Kobe Bryant. Now, if you don't know the story of Chris Rock and Kobe Bryant, this happened during the 2010 NBA Finals, and it was the Lakers versus the Celtics. And the game cuts to commercial, and when it comes back, there's this shot of Chris Rock, and Chris Rock is joking with somebody, I don't know who. It doesn't show. All it shows is Chris Rock laughing and joking, whatever. Looks like he's trolling somebody. So then the camera slowly pans to the left and you see Kobe Bryant, and he is just focused. He's ignoring all of the noise. Now, Chris Rock's a Celtics fan. The Lakers will go on to win that championship. But my big takeaway from that was that sometimes the best response is no response. There's power in not reacting. And if you want to increase your focus, pay attention to what you're paying attention to and ignore the noise. There's this video game company called Telltale Games, and they make these games. They're very interactive. They're almost like movies. And you have to make these decisions in the game, and these decisions affect the outcome of the character and also the characters that surround the main character, the outcome of the game, basically. And the game will prompt you because you'll have all these different decisions that you can make, different options. And it says sometimes the best response is no response. So one way to increase your focus is to ignore the noise. Do not react. Another way to increase your focus is to mind your business and avoid gossip. Okay? Like, don't gossip with anybody. I was around this group one time. I'll give you 2 examples. I'm around this group and I'm within earshot. I'm not participating in the conversation. And there was a leader involved in this group, and they were talking about someone who had just lost their job. The leader had actually fired that person, and they were gossiping about that person. It was pretty hardcore. And I'm like, yo, this person isn't even there to defend themselves. And some of the people who were participating in that conversation, I know one person tried to remove themselves because they're all about positivity. You know, they don't want to be involved in that. But it's a big time waster when you're gossiping. And another example, I gossiped one time with someone, and right after that, had a bit of a conflict, right? And I thought to myself, if I didn't say something about that person who wasn't there to defend themselves, maybe that conflict wouldn't have happened. I won't detail what happened, but my lesson was, okay, don't gossip. Don't talk about people behind their back, right? My big thing is mind the business that pays you. You know what I mean? So really lean into, if you want to increase your focus, staying out of conversations where gossip is included. Lastly, addition by subtraction. Here's something I learned recently from Nikki Saunders. She has a really cool podcast, Nikki and Moose. I'm also a part of their community, Deeper Than the Brand. And Nikki's like hands down the best content creator that I've come across when it comes to creating content, right? And she had this post recently where she shares this big like circular clock, and I didn't know what it was. So I looked into it, and essentially what it is, it was a big timer, right? Really cool timer. It's like $20. So I'm going to buy one. And basically what she does is when she needs to do deep work and she needs to focus, she'll put this big, cool looking timer on her desk, and she'll set it for 90 minutes. She calls them 90-minute sprints. And I had something similar called the Pomodoro technique, where I would take 25 minutes, focus, deep work, and then 5 minutes off. But I really like the idea of having like a 90-minute timer that will allow you to just focus and remove all distractions, right? So whenever you're in this mood to do some deep work, whether it's at your desk, in an office, even if it's cleaning up your room or washing your car, make that commitment to turn off all of the distractions and adhere to that timer. Like, hey, I've got 90 minutes to do what I need to do. I'm going to go in deep, put on some music. I like to put on white noise. White noise is really helpful, especially if you're in an office and I need to focus. I will put on my little earbuds and then my noise canceling headphones, and then I'll put white noise coming through the little earbuds, and it just allows me to focus. Now the timer will add another element, because if you are at your desk and you got this timer on and somebody comes up to you and you're trying to work, you're in deep work. There's this Young Thug meme where he's like, and they look focused. That's the look you want to have when you are looking to increase your focus and ignore the noise. Put that timer on. Somebody's going to come over to you and they're going to see you looking intense, working with this big timer. You might have to point at the timer, because I know some people just like, for me, they'll just come up to me anyway. It's like, yo, I am locked in. Can you not see this? They still want to talk to me, because I'm not going to tell them to go away. Although sometimes I do have to tell people to go away. So there are ways to respect your time. And when you throw in like a big timer clock into the mix and it's visible, people are going to see it. They're going to respect it. And you can even tell people like, yo, I got this nice timer. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to have my deep focus time. And if you come to my desk and that timer looks like it's on, just walk away, come back. You know what I'm saying? Or text me or whatever. We'll get back to it. Okay. So we're looking to increase not only our focus, but our efficiency and how we handle and approach these tasks that need to be done. Right. And obviously you want to approach a task with the ability to complete it and accomplish it. And not only that, it's going to build momentum for you. You'll have a lot more ability to accelerate toward the next thing that you need to do when you focus, when you hone your focus in like that. So there's power in not reacting. There's power in not responding, right? Avoid gossip and addition by subtraction, right? Like hone in on your time management. Those are ways to increase your focus as we dig deeper into this, or as we scratch the surface, should I say, on the second half of the year. There's a lot of time. All right. So embrace each moment and just understand that time is abundant for you if you focus on what you have right now. At the end of this video, you're going to be able to see season 1 of The Art of Being Freed. We are dropping new episodes every Friday. Till next Friday, I appreciate you coming through. Share this with your people. I will see you soon. Peace.